I don't got a lot of time. Got places to be today. And so, anywho, since I done already got woke up, since I done already got woke up, man. So it's funny because I was just on the phone with King Black, and King Black was like, "Did you know that ZX was talking about you last night?" I said, "No, it just hit my mind at the top of the morning to light ZX ass up." Okay, I didn't know what the fuck was going on last night because I was at work, so I wasn't on YouTube. But anywho, so here's my thing. Okay, here's my thing. Hey Frida, here's my thing. Okay, these dementia patients must be stopped. Okay, so let's start in chronological order, ZX. Let's start in chronological order. First of all, okay, first of fucking all, right? Me and ZX beef started with me taking up for Fundi Fee. And I wasn't the only person that took up for Fundi Fee. I'm just the only person he got obsessed with, right? Because there was a group of us who took up for Fundi, okay? Because you was doing too fucking much. You was doing too goddamn much, okay? And people try to talk to you calmly because I talked to you calmly. And I said to ZX, right? I went on ZX panel and had a conversation with him to try to get the shit, the level down. And I said, trying to get him to understand the concept of doxing and stuff like that. Like, we don't do that here. This is not how we operate. We, the nature boy sector, we basically just watch this cult, right? And so that's that. He come into this shit like he motherfucking Nino Brown, like he Frank Lucas or some shit, okay? And like he motherfucking Beans from State Property, you gotta get down or lay down on some stupid shit. When it's like, motherfucker, you came into our sector because your original sector is it not the Umar Johnson sector? ZX's original sector is the Umar Johnson sector. You did a video about Nature Boy because you seen we was over here getting money, and you did a video about Nature Boy. Then you had the interview with Pop Marquez. You went on to Nature Boy's live and offered them like $40,000 or $50,000 and said that you would put them on a plot of land and all of this shit when you didn't have any of that. You didn't have nothing that you said that you have. And who the fuck offers $50,000 to a man that is questionable with fucking children and that's abusive towards women? He didn't try to stop anything that they was doing. He just sat up there and wanted to get attention and to be seen because everybody's like, who this old dude that's offering Nature Boy $50,000? You hopped into our sector and didn't even know what the fuck was going on. That's number one. That's number fucking one. You came into the sector fucking clout chasing and you were not concerned about them people to the degree that the Nature Boy sector was concerned about them people. Okay? Because your empathy is fake. Your compassion is fake. Your morals are fake. Your integrity is fake. And your principles are fake. You a fake ass motherfucker. And to be at your old ass motherfucking age, you done lived 50 something years of your life being a fake ass bitch. You done lived 50 something years of your life being a fake motherfucker. Always trying to sit up somewhere and be fucking seen because you think that you can get attention and 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 you think that you can get attention. Come on now. You can't call me KB if I'm on a live. Anywho, hey y'all, hey Jess, hey meow meow. No, because it need to be said. If you call for me and you want me to come outside, do you really? If you call for me and you want me to come outside, do you really? Do you really? Because one thing about it is I've been here from the beginning. I preceded all these motherfuckers. Okay? All these motherfuckers currently running around this bitch that came through Nature Boy sector, I was before them all. So how the fuck anybody gonna tell me what the fuck happened in goddamn Nature Boy sector if you ain't been in this bitch since 2018? If you ain't been in this bitch since 2018, why the fuck are you talking? What the fuck are you speaking for? Because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. The only thing you know is secondhand information. But I'm firsthand motherfucking eyewitness on the goddamn scene. I know what happened. Ain't nobody have to tell me shit because I've been here. Okay? I fucking been here. The fuck? So, anywho, I was taken up for fucking Fundi because Fundi is Nature Boy sector. And we was just like, who the fuck is this nigga? Right? On some motherfucking boondock shit. Don't trust them new niggas over there. We don't fucking know you, bro. The fuck? And they had, and here's what happened. And here's why I say Nature Boy sector fucked up with ZX. Mind you, I was one of the few and only ones who did not fuck with that man's platform from the beginning. See, when ZX was running around getting clout in the Nature Boy sector, I did not go towards him at all. And I feel like ZX, let's tell fucking truth. I feel like that's one of the reasons you got a problem with me because everybody came and was all in your chat. Everybody was all in your face. And the only person who never fucked with you from day one was me. Was me. The only person who never allowed you in community was me. The only person who never went over there, had anything to do with you, wasn't impressed with you, wasn't trying to be in your face, wasn't giving you an ounce of attention was me. Was me. So I think, ZX, that you felt rejected by me from day one. Because you know, at the time, I was the mover and shaker in the Nature Boy sector. So you couldn't get one of the heavy hitters and heavy players in the sector to pay you no mind, even though everybody else was. Period. That's what happened. So you had a problem there because you was watching our sector. You was scoping everything out. You was seeing who was who. And you know that Fundi was another person in the Nature Boy sector that was a big hitter and that she pulled and stuff like that. And she pulled views. So you was sitting up there doing shows with her and stuff, right? Y'all was supposed to be getting money together. And Fee even helped you raise rats because you was envious of Fee. Let's talk about it. You was envious as fuck of that lady because Fee could get on a motherfucking live and raise $8,000. And that's why you started telling lies about her raising that money with a car. See, we don't watch the whole bunch of you niggas come through and hate on Fundi, right? Because that's what it was about. You were seeing how basically it was a woman ran sector. We had a few dudes, but it was predominantly women. And you see how we was in our bag and you seen the views and shit we was getting and you started hating on the fucking women of this sector. You were a hater from the beginning. You was a fucking hater. And even when those other people tried to help you, every motherfucker that tried to help you, ZX, you turned on. Name somebody that tried to help your bitch ass that you ain't turned on, ZX. While you up here hollering about me. While you up here hollering about me, name one motherfucker that walked you through the door that your ass ain't turn around and take a bite out of. Name one. You can't. You can't because you a snake ass motherfucker. You a snake ass backbiting, yellow-bellied ass lizard, snake slithering through the motherfucking ground. That's what you are. That's what you are. And you felt because I didn't come in community with you, I didn't come in cahoots with you, that you was going to beef with me. Let's tell the truth. The most views you ever fucking got was beefing with me. The most attention you ever fucking got was my name in your fucking mouth. Bitch, I'm your fucking father. Motherfuck your mammy. Bitch, I'm your dad. Bitch, I'm your fucking dad. I could claim you as a motherfucking dependent in 2019 and 2020. I could claim your punk ass on my taxes. That's how much you was dependent on me. You had 3 damn channels, and all the content of them 3 damn channels was what the fuck Jassy doing today. What's going on with Jassy kids today? Bitch, I done made you so much. Baby, I done saved your stupid ass from foreclosure how many times? How many times did Jassy name and Jassy kids keep your ass out of homelessness? Huh? How many? How many times did Jassy name and Jassy kids buy your broke ass a computer? Let's tell the truth. Let's tell the truth. How many of them jackets that you like to floss in your closet did Jassy name and Jassy kids purchase? Cause that's what you were making fucking money off of, bitch. You ain't never made no money off of you. Bitch, you ain't never made no money off of your own fucking talent. Bitch, you ain't never made no money off of your own motherfucking skills. You came into this bitch, and as soon as you seen me and seen the type of attention and views you could get off me, you was sucking my dick from the back daily. What they say out there, now feeding the streets, bitch, I was feeding a whole fucking homeless shelter because a lot of you bitches couldn't eat without me. The fuck? I was out here like a whole motherfucking Salvation Army because you bitches was starving. If you didn't have Jassy name in your mouth, you couldn't put your own name in your mouth because your own name ain't make shit. Ain't nobody show up to see you. Y'all bitches would try to do some regular ass fucking content and the viewers would tell you, ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. We want to know what the fuck Jassy doing. You bitches wasn't shit without me. Just like David Ruffin in the Temptations say. The fuck? Don't you ever play with me. This bitch, it been a Jassy sector and was never called a Jassy sector. Because everybody was in orbit around me, bitch, and I was the sun. The fuck? I don't know who the fuck, like what? I don't know if ZX thought I didn't have it in me, bitch. You thought I forgot? You thought I couldn't still get down in the motherfucking gutter with you, bitch, because I've been quiet? You thought because I've been living my best wifely life and shit, being a mom and shit, bitch, that I wouldn't come down here, get in the trenches and two-step and Dougie on your old ass? The fuck? You still felt like you was gonna come up here, fix your droopy ass mouth. Okay? You couldn't even keep your saliva in your fucking mouth, bitch. Only one of us had cum running down their fucking jaw on a live, bitch, and it wasn't me. Only one of us fucking gargling fucking skeeting shit. Bitch, you couldn't swallow. Bitch, you couldn't motherfucking swallow, ho. Okay? Clean it up, Cocor. You forgot that shit. You forgot when your ass was on that motherfucking Jassy. You had Jassy all in your motherfucking nostril, bitch. You would be on a live for 8 damn hours, then come back and be on a live for another 12 hours, bitch. I done got 72 hours of motherfucking lives out of your ass, hollering and screaming about Jassy and her kids. I wish somebody who was cracked out on motherfucking Jassy G could ever think they could say any fucking thing to me. Bitch, you're an addict. Bitch, you an addict, bitch. I had you out here fucking scratching and shaking like a motherfucking crackhead. Bitch, I had your ass motherfucking leaning and nodding like you was on that heroin, bitch, because you was trying to stay awake just to talk about me. The fuck? Oh, you don't see, when you tell a story, you gotta tell it all. When you tell a story, you got to tell it all. Bitch, you was out here trying to be like Inspector Gadget, trying to find everything about my family, everything about my kids, trying to figure out what color drawers I had on today. You was trying to figure out what my shoe size was. You was trying to figure out what my blood type was. You was trying to figure out the exact time and hour in which I was fucking born. And you still thought it was a good idea to come up here and do a live about me so you could continue showing the people that you pressed and weird. Because I told the fucking truth, bitch, that you drag kids because you do. I told the fucking truth that you were inappropriate towards my child. So you were zooming in on my 11-year-old's chest, talking about she need to put on a training bra. Where the fuck is that your old ass 50-something-year-old business? The fuck? Y'all motherfuckers so fucking weird. My daughter was in a video, y'all. Literally, the camera panned by her. It was 1 second. The camera panned by her for 1 second. They sat up there rewinding and forwarding and rewinding and forwarding and rewinding and forwarding, trying to snap the still shot of my daughter, the one little still shot of her, just so they can blow it up and talk about her hair and talk about how she need a training bra. Y'all was the weird motherfuckers that did that shit, ZX, not me. Y'all was the weird ass motherfucking crackheads, you and your riders, on that weird shit. So pressed. How many hours did it take for the motherfucker to get that screenshot? How long did they sit there? And how many screenshots did it take for them to take until they got the one that you used to blow up on your fucking screen? Tell us that shit. Who the fuck was that motherfucking dedicated? But we knew they were some weird motherfuckers when they were sitting up there. They sent damn Nikki to try to figure out the dildo and the butthole picture. Had that girl spending damn 48 hours scrolling through XXX sites trying to identify the booty hole in the dildo. That's the weird shit you motherfuckers was on. That's the weird shit you motherfuckers was on. Always fucking digging, trying to find something. When all I do is come up here and tell you about you, right? And the crazy thing about it was, ZX, when I came on your panel the first time, I told you I was gonna put your stuff out. I said, so doxing is okay, right? It's okay to dox, right? He was like, yes, if you don't agree with the person's character and you don't agree with what a person has to say and how a person carries themselves, when you see that a person is putting up a front and they're not being what they say that they are to the people, then yes, it's okay to present that information to the public. That's not doxing. That's what you said, dead ass fucking to me. I said, all right. I said, okay, well, I'm going to do it to you. Ever since I did, I said, and after I do this to you, you're going to spend the next several years of your life spreading the gospel about how doxing is wrong. I said that dead to your motherfucking face. See, one thing about me is I'm not covert. There's nobody that can say Jassy throws rocks and hide hands. There's nobody that can say Jassy went and did some old sneaky shit. There's nobody that can say that Jassy went behind and Jassy was on the back end. Nobody can say that, because I'll come dead to your panel and I will tell you what the fuck I'm gonna do to you, and then I'll do it. Right? Because I'm a real motherfucking G. That's why my name is Jassy G. I'm a real motherfucking gangster. Okay? So I went dead to you, had a whole hour and a half conversation with you, and then ended it with, okay, so this is your stance that doxing is okay to do. All right, I'm going to do it to you then. Because you fit the qualifiers for the shit. You said that if a person is fronting, if stuff don't match up, you can dox them. So I sat up here and I put out your home being in motherfucking foreclosure. I put out your motherfucking water being off. I put out the fact that you talk terribly about the homeless. You call them dusty and bums and all that shit, but you sit on the board of a Salvation Army. That's what I did. And I want y'all to pay attention to how the fact is. People will sit up here and act like, right? Jassy the problem, Jassy this, Jassy that. But understand, Jassy the only person who owns her shit. Jassy is the only person who say exactly what I did, when I did it, and why I did it. And had told the person I was going to do it before I did it. I'm the only one. I'm the only one. Because what I got to hide for? I don't feel the need to hide. Because, baby, if I'm in the right and I feel like I'm in the right, I'm in the right. There's not shit that I have ever done on this fucking app that I don't felt the need to lie about. Y'all ZX riders and all of them, the only people who need to lie about everything they did. I don't need to lie about nothing. But I'm supposed to be the bad guy. I'm supposed to be the bad guy, though. What I got to lie for? I don't got nothing to lie for. The fuck? Now, if you and after that, what happened? ZX started crying about Doxy. Jassy doxed me. Jassy's so wrong. Jassy horrible because Jassy doxed me. Bitch, you didn't want motherfuckers to know your ass was actually broke when you was up here flaunting motherfucking watches and jackets and shit. Bitch got an Omega jacket. This motherfucker got a goddamn Omega sci-fi jacket, but don't got a college degree. Bitch, you went to college just to pledge a motherfucking frat. Then this motherfucker said he'll give me $40,000 to go to goddamn college when I already went to fucking college and graduated. You don't remember that fucking shit, ZX? Let's talk about all your fucking inconsistencies, because that's another reason why you fucking mad. Bitch, you mad because I motherfucking graduated from university, bitch, and all you did was go to frat parties, hoe. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, bitch. Let's talk about the fact that I was able to float my business and have my business up and functional for 5 years and your shit failed in 2. Let's talk about it, ho. Let's talk about it, bitch. Let's talk about it. And we know you ain't had no fucking money to be offering shit about my motherfucking education. And it's crazy how you was always pressed about doing shit for me that I didn't need fucking done. The only thing I needed you to do to help me was to leave me the fuck alone, and you wouldn't do that. Who remembers that shit? Yeah, we're only doing what we're doing, Jassy, to help you. We're only doing what we're doing, Jassy, because we want the best for you. And I'm like, if you want the best for me, why won't y'all leave me the fuck alone? The fuck? The fuck? That bitch ain't got shit. That bitch had to come up here and ask y'all to help him buy a car. That bitch had to come up here and ask y'all to help him buy a laptop. Was this not just 6-7 months ago? 6-7 months ago, bitch, you was up here motherfucking begging. Ain't that what the time frame was? You was up here fucking begging. And wasn't you begging your followers to help you pay your motherfucking hospital bills and shit, bitch? Take that $30,000 and pay the fucking hospital and pay your motherfucking health care, hoe. That's what you need to do with that $30,000. Go fix your credit, stupid bitch. Go fix your fucking credit, because you always been financially illiterate and financially irresponsible. That's what the fuck you always been. Bitch, he did have motherfucking water at one point. Shit always breaking down in that motherfucking house. Take that $30,000, ZX, and renovate that shit before they condemn where the fuck you living. Okay, you out here living in a condemned building trying to act like you doing shit. Huh? Huh? Then he like to talk about everybody relationships and what go on with all these women relationships when the woman that you chose to be a stepmom that you didn't marry for your daughter was a whole alcoholic, and you was an alcoholic too. You said you had to stop fucking drinking because when you would drink, it would make you angry, and you like to go into the club and get the urge to want to shoot up the club because you like to see the sparks come from the firearm. You remember that shit? I do. I do. I remember that shit. Lady asked you, you tried to act like you was big in the community. You was so fucking compassionate, but you was exploiting the crackheads that you know in motherfucking Philly, trying to act like you somebody. That lady asked you for $5 and you wanted her to do a little jig and do a little dance for you to give her the $5. That's how we know that when you were selling crack, because that's what you said you were. You was a crack dealer. Okay, you was a dope dealer. You definitely was running around sexually exploiting those people who were dealing with addiction, because you were the type who had dope fiends giving you blowjobs just for you to give them a rock. That was you. You done been exploiting people your whole fucking life. You done been exploiting people your whole damn life. You have been taking advantage of people your whole damn life. You have been abusing people your whole damn life. The truth ain't fucking in you. Empathy is not fucking in you. Compassion ain't fucking in you. You a seedy individual and a snake oil salesman, and you have always been of shoddy and shitty character. You can feel free to retort what I'm saying whenever the fuck you feel like it, you illiterate bastard. You motherfucking K through 5 vocabulary having little bitch. Because I know you're going to spend all evening trying to retort what I'm saying. Selling Salvation Army went up there and got mad at a homeless man because the homeless man told him he didn't want a donut. The homeless man told him he didn't want a donut. He gonna say, well, if he homeless and hungry, he should want to eat whatever I give him. Bitch, people have dietary restrictions. You ain't considered that that man didn't want a goddamn donut because his ass was had diabetes. Then you got mad at the man who didn't want your smelly ass shoes that you took off your feet to try to give to him. He didn't want your stinking corn chip smelling ass motherfucking shoes, bitch. You had goddamn dirty motherfucking soles on the inside, bitch. Like you ain't never, like you don't wear fucking socks, ho. Don't nobody want your fungus ass motherfucking loafers, little bitch. But you sat up there and shamed that homeless man because he didn't want your motherfucking fungal ass, athlete foot ass motherfucking loafers. The fuck? Who remembers that shit? Talking shit about the very people that you're supposed to be serving. Talking shit about the very people that you're supposed to be servicing. Because you wanted to call. Exactly. He did everything for attention because you wanted to sit up here. He wanted to sit up here and he wanted to fucking clout chase for goddamn YouTube. Let's not mention the time when he sat up there and frauded the people for them trucking students. You remember that shit, ZX? When you said that you needed to raise $5,000, $2,500 a piece for these two young men to go through trucking school, when we come to find out that the program that you were working for at the housing authority would actually pay for them students to go to trucking school, right? If they passed all the credentials of the program, which was what? Which was what, ZX? They had to be insurable, which was the company's policy of figuring that shit out. They had to pass a background check. And what else, ZX? They had to pass a drug screening. Huh? Who remembers that shit? Come to find out, the program fully pays for these students to go through trucking school if they qualify. If they qualify. So this wasn't an individual that could have qualified for your program anyway, because if the individuals had qualified for the program would have financed their whole education to getting their CDL, as well as provided them job placement for them to go into a trucking company. You came out the door scamming because you ran that scam. You had only been in the sector for 2 fucking months when you ran that scam. When you ran that scam, you a liar and you been a liar. And then you always run around here and say somebody else fucking scamming when the whole time your ass scamming. Just like you sat up here and scammed with Ashe, acting like knowing damn well her baby daddy didn't do that shit because he had video proof that he didn't do that shit. But you sat right here on your platform. Oh, we got to rescue Ashe and help her get away from ghosts, and we got to get her out of here and da-da-da-da-da because he kidnapped her and he dangerous, and you knew the whole time he ain't do a motherfucking thing to that lady. He ain't did shit to that woman. It's on video. It's not me just saying this man ain't did shit to her. It's on fucking CCTV. This man whole house got security footage. He furnished the clip of her saying to her mama, he didn't put his hands on me. But y'all sat up there and raised thousands of dollars lying to people. Thousands of dollars lying to people just for the little stupid bitch to come up here and then say, oh, I didn't need the money y'all raised because what the fuck that nigga name is that she got there married, y'all. Y'all know who I'm talking about, the little light-skinned Bilbo Baggins, okay? The little light-skinned hobbit. What the fuck is his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Just for her to come up here and say that he and her mama gave her the money to move, which then that changed to it just being her mama gave her the money to move because now she said that he broke and he ain't never gave her nothing. Yeah, Jay, that's on. Both y'all asses was lying to the people and running scams repeatedly. Repeatedly, you were doing this shit. You sat up there, did whole fucking sermons. Let's talk about how you always been a hypocrite. Let's talk about that too. You always been a fucking hypocrite. You was always a hypocrite, ZX, all in the name of trying to narcissistically abuse me. Let's talk about it. Countless times you come up here and try to slut shame me when I ain't never did nothing slutatious online. I wore a fully clothed, the dress was to my knees, y'all, but it was fitted to my body. Okay. And because ZX old geezer ass is attracted to his virtual YouTube daughters, because he got incest fantasies. He got daddy daughter incest fantasies. Okay. He like to claim people as his YouTube daughters when really it's younger women in their late 20s and 30s that he want to fuck on. Let's tell the truth. Okay, let's tell the truth that you are sexually attracted to. Okay? And your ass sat up there and threw my picture up talking about this is not how a woman carries herself. This is not how a lady dresses. Men are not going to take you seriously because you're out here showing everything that belongs to your husband. 5 minutes later, after you give this whole sermon, your YouTube daughter busting pussy and clapping ass cheeks with no fucking clothes on goddamn YouTube, and your motherfucking ass liking the post. Your motherfucking ass commenting on the post with the tongue emojis, letting your YouTube daughter know that you ready to risk it all and eat hot coochie and unclean ass. That was you. That was you. Let's tell the truth. You was mad because I wasn't bouncing ass in your motherfucking face. And let's talk about the time when you was also very controlling to that young lady. That young lady was in a dire situation that she called you and told you about. And you told Beasley, oh, I only gave her $50 because she wasn't answering my phone calls. If this lady in a dire situation, she's supposed to be your YouTube daughter, she's supposed to be your partner, she's supposed to be your baby girl, why are you punishing her when you know that bitch homeless? When you know that bitch homeless, that bitch is homeless. That bitch had to leave her motherfucking Section 8 house because y'all talked all that shit about public assistance when that bitch was getting food stamps and she had motherfucking Section 8. She had motherfucking Medicaid. We don't hate on the public assistance over here, but the fuck y'all did when you had a welfare queen that you was claiming as your baby girl and moving random niggas into her house. Bitch met a nigga at Walmart and moved the nigga into her motherfucking house. And you talking about the fuck I do with my kids. I don't meet motherfuckers at Walmart and say, hey, you can come stay here with my 3 daughters. I don't do that. Okay. Yes, he did. He offered Ashe on homeless ass to come stay with him. Beasley got the audio. I opened up my home to her. I opened up and offered my home to her and her children. Crying to Beasley about how even though she was down bad, she wasn't down bad enough to come stay with you. Even though she was down bad, she wasn't down bad enough to want to be in proximity of you and you probably sexually exploiting her or being a fucking creep towards her. So she went to go stay with Haitian QT. So it's not like she had a problem staying with a YouTuber. She just had a problem staying with you. Yes, she was always on the run because of her scamming. She was always on the run because of her scamming. And what did ZX do every time? ZX looked the other way every single time and would be like, but Jassy, and Jassy kids, and Jassy kids, and Jassy kids. Bitch, go do something and see about your baby girl, bitch. If that's the person you say you care about, and that's the person you say you love and adore, why the fuck you not helping her? That bitch been in the motherfucking trenches, and instead of you helping her get out the fucking trenches with all your big money boss, big money grand zaddy ZX, you pressed about me, and I keep telling your punk ass to leave me alone. I keep telling your stupid ass to leave me the fuck alone. I'm good. I don't need you to do anything for me. Stay away from me. The person who wanted your fucking help, you wouldn't help. The person who needed your fucking help, who was on several occasions in a more dire situation than I was, you ignored to keep coming on YouTube trying to sniff all the way up into my goddamn uterus. Bitch, you couldn't pull your nose out between my ass cheeks enough to see that the people who really needed your help was in your fucking camp. Nikki had some shit going on with her. Her guy was fucking passing away and shit. You could have been helping her. You had the other lady over there. What's her name? Something Miss Brown. You could have been fucking helping her. They was all going through fucking crises, but you was too busy sniffing up my ass, and all of y'all was sniffing up my ass to cope with your shitty fucking lives. Y'all need better coping skills because y'all got maladaptive coping skills. Instead of you bitches going to fucking therapy, you decided to try to make my life as miserable as y'all could make it. Because each and every fucking one of you was going through insurmountable bullshit. Every fucking one of y'all was in a goddamn crisis. ZX, you was in a crisis because your own daughter don't fuck with you. Your real biological daughter that you say that you raised, that we all know you didn't raise. You probably dropped her ass on the nearest woman you could fucking find. Your mama probably raised her. Come on now. Come on now. Your daughter wasn't fucking with you. Your daughter left your house to go live with a bum ass nigga and become a single mom. The very shit that you sit up there and talk shit about, bitch. You spend all your time talking about single moms and people having dusty baby daddies when that's exactly what the fuck your teenage daughter went and did. Ain't that right, ZX? Your daughter ain't even turned 21 years old yet. At 18, 19, she linked up with the nearest bum just to get the fuck away from you. Come on now. Let's tell the truth. See, people love to sit up and talk about Jassy, but they don't be ready for Jassy to come outside and come out these gates and talk about them. They don't be ready. And let me tell you why my shit harder. See, don't nobody shit hit me like how my shit hit them, because my shit be truthful. My shit don't be delusional. My shit don't be lies. My shit don't be bullshit. And my shit don't even be coming from a hateful place. Oh, I hate that bitch, so I just say anything. No, mine comes from careful observation. And baby, I got receipts to back up the shit I say. Everything that come out my motherfucking mouth, bitch, I can stand on. Defamation and libel where? Defamation and slander where? You won't find it here. You won't find it here because I give all facts. All facts, no tea, straight chaser. Okay? Everybody want to sit up there and try to tell Jassy about Jassy. Nah, bitch, let's tell you about you. Let's tell you about you. Now, mind you, ZX, let's talk about you up here wanting to talk about my kids. First of all, you owe my oldest son a fucking apology, and you owe me an apology because you sat up here saying that you was going to try to find my son. Y'all had whole lives about this shit. We gonna find Jassy's oldest son, and I'm gonna interview him so he can tell us how unfit Jassy is. What did I say, y'all? I said I did an open adoption when I was 17 years old. Right? I did an open adoption when I was 17 years old because that was a situation that happened without my consent and against my will when I was 16 years old. Found a good home for him. He was raised in a well-to-do neighborhood with two parents that love him dearly. Okay? Way more than what the fuck I could do at 17 years old. Okay? And I get it. There's nothing wrong with teen moms when you're willing to be a teen mom, but I wasn't even willing to have sex or get pregnant or have a baby. So we did what was best. Okay? That's what I did. Okay? So anywho, whole time, because I had an open adoption, I have been involved in my son's life, his entire life. He knows exactly who his mama is. Right? But it was a private situation because if you talk about the kid, then you got to talk about the whole situation. Right? And you can't force somebody to be emotionally ready to deal with something as traumatic as that. And that's the other issue I had with these motherfuckers on YouTube. Y'all always wanted to force me to talk about situations that were traumatic in the moment that the trauma was occurring. Which again, like I said, is exploitative. Y'all have no boundaries. Y'all have no boundaries. So I told ZX then, what year was this, y'all? When I told him this was going down in what, 2021? 2021, I told ZX the agreement is that me and my son would get closer when he is old enough to understand that he has to go in between two households, right? Because when we tried it when he was younger, he would throw a fit. He would throw a fit. He did not handle it well. He was emotionally dysregulated. It was too much for him to handle at the tender age of 10 years old. This occurred between him being 7 and 10. And I had other kids. And so he was like, why I can't go home with my mama? You can't, because we made an agreement. Right? This is a law-abiding contract. I don't think that ZX and these other knuckleheads know that an adoption is a legally binding contract. You cannot break it once it is signed. It don't matter what you do. It don't matter what changes. You can't do that. And it's not fair to the people who are raising him. You can't do that. Right? So because of that, I said, always considering the best interest of my child, I'll take a step back. And when he's old enough, we'll come together again. But right now, he has to get to a place of stability and he has to be all right. That's what we did. We set an appointed time. We set an appointed time of him being 16 years old. Ever since he was 16, I done been with my son. And I told ZX this when he was 14. I told ZX this when he was 14 years old. I said exactly what I'm saying right now. So let's talk about ZX. Let's talk about you not minding your business and how you actually owe me, out of numerous apologies, you owe me an apology for that. Because you dug into business that was not your business and you called me a fucking liar and I wasn't lying. And I wasn't lying at all. Then when his bonus mom, you got to hear the recording of her saying it, you called her a liar. You called her a liar. You had two people at that time that's involved in the situation telling you you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But you kept right on talking. You kept right on talking. And that's why your ass got in that near-death fucking accident, bitch. And the next time you get in an accident, I don't know if you're going to walk out of that shit breathing. Because you definitely got some more karma coming towards you. Because let me tell you something. I don't have a heaven or a hell to put you in, ZX, because I'm not God. I'm not God. But I know that there's a God and a Most High that sits above that sees every fucking thing that you do. And I don't need nobody to believe anything that I say because I know the person that believes me, that watched you do everything that I'm saying, ZX, is God. And God is going to deal with you. Because God been dealing with you and God is going to keep dealing with you. Because your old blockhead ass ain't learned shit yet. But like my granny say, a hard head make a soft behind. And God gonna wear your ass out for us over. I'm telling you straight up, ZX. My damn energy and that karma gonna be whooping your ass till you go down yonder, bitch, because you ain't going up nowhere. You ain't going up nowhere. You're going down yonder. Mhm. Called the feds on Fundy Fee. That motherfucker was sitting up there sending emails on me to CPS. Let's talk about that, ZX. Let's talk about how you tried to make sure I didn't get my children back. How you gonna talk about what's going on with my kids and what you concerned about with my kids, but you kept trying to make it your business to destroy the lives of 5 individuals. You tried to destroy the life of 5 individuals, bitch, because you couldn't out roast me on YouTube. You couldn't get me to do what you wanted me to do on YouTube. So you felt that the justifiable so-called quote unquote punishment for that was for me and my children's lives to be utterly destroyed. That was you, ZX. That was you. You was emailing them folk. You was calling them folk. You out there running your mouth on a live talking about what happened, but let's talk about every monkey wrench, every obstacle, every new thing that they added for me to do. I did, and my kids are happy and thriving. Let's talk about that shit. Let's talk about that shit. Let's talk about, regardless, there's people who had their kids all their lives. Ain't never gone through what I've gone through, but can their children really measure up to where my children are in life right now? Can we talk about how I have always celebrated my children? I have always showed my children. I have always doted on and pedestalized and bragged on and uplifted my children. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? Because who kids y'all seen more than y'all seen mine? Come on, fairies. Whose children did y'all see more than mine? I think the only person who can compete with me in this department, well, there's two, Vic and Uncle Suge. Because only me, Vic Damone, and Uncle Suge would show our kids all the time. Was always somewhere with our kids. Uh-huh. Am I lying, y'all? Am I lying? He could say whatever he want to say about Vic. Vic always right there with his daughter, though. He could say whatever he want to say about Suge. Suge always got his kids in toto. This is a fact. I've been vlogging. I think y'all don't watch me vlog with my children since 2019. We are not new to this shit, ZX. We are true to this. My children been on fucking go. My children been on outings. My children been participating in extracurricular activities. My children been at damn summer camps and shit, bitch. Let's talk about it. Sure did. I was a Nature Boy commentator and a family channel at the same time. My family ain't never been hidden. My family ain't never been hidden. Never. And I had a whole Instagram page, Mommy and Moonshine, too. I had a family channel. I had a family Instagram. My children are the only children in this sector that were known by name. Mine. Mine. From the time that I was a Nature Boy reporter sitting at a round kitchen table breastfeeding my damn baby, we've been in there like swimwear. To truth be told, y'all, I think some of them don't like kids. Because y'all remember the time when they were just so perturbed by the fact that Aubrey would do what babies do, which is whine and cry and coo and shit. Oh, can you keep that baby quiet? This is a 4-month old. The fuck is wrong? What I'm going to tell her to do? Be quiet? She is a 4-month old infant. They disturbed by me breastfeeding a child. Like this just the weird, man, y'all, it's all coming back to mind and just all the weird shit that they would do. All the weird shit they would do. Like, come on now. Let's talk about it. Y'all remember the obsession over my daughter's hair? Because Natalie had cut one of her little ponytails off. So her daddy took her to a barber shop to cut all her hair down so that it can grow evenly, right? And then after that, he locked it. So when Natalie went to school and got teased for her having that low cut, even though she loved it, she got to pick her cut and everything. He sent me a little video of it. And so she was fine until she got to school, and then people was like, "Oh, where's your hair?" And y'all know Natalie has some beautiful hair. Where's your hair? This and that. So JL said, "I want to cut mine too," so that basically to support her sister. And so then we took her and she got her hair cut. So both of them were just bald as a damn jaybird, two peas in a pod, growing their hair out together. And they took that and twisted it and bastardized it and turned it into something else. Mind you, those who were there at this time know that this has been the story, and this story ain't never fucking changed. Who remembers that? Who remembers that? Folk was making fun of their little headbands. Why they got headbands on their head like they little babies? Because my children have autonomy and I allow them to dress how they want to dress and put on whatever they want to put on as long as it is appropriate. Like the fuck? Fuck, like what? That was the weird shit. They want to wear the little headbands on their head. They pick them out and that's what they want to put out. They ain't hurt nobody. I remember that. I remember that. Let's talk about who remembers when they were fat shaming Manny. Who remembers that? Who remembers when they was fat shaming Manny and bullying him because of his size? When now Manny is literally like 6'2". He's still on the heavier side, but he plays football now, so they appreciate his weight, right? Manny was a very coveted football player. When people see his big motherfucking ass, he goddamn just turned 14. He motherfucking 6'2". Manny is big as shit. He big as hell. Literally, coaches stop us in the street to ask me if he play for a team and if we looking for a team. He's well sought after. And I just laugh because I remember how when he was younger, people used to make fun of his size, but now people are seeking him for his size. Yeah, he's above average. He's always been taller than his age. He going to high school next year, and because we have magnets, he got schools that's like, hey, we need that big boy to come play for us. Because he ain't even done growing yet. So he gonna be huge. Come on now. Who remembers that? I remember that. I remember that. Those folk always had something derogatory to say about your babies. They did, and it just didn't stop. But here's what gets me. Here's what gets me, Bruja. All of them trying to have dementia and amnesia and act like they did not do this weird ass shit for years. We not talking for a week. No. For the new people, we not talking for a week. We not talking for a couple of months. We're talking about years. They did this day in and day out, hours on end, daily for years. Let's talk about when who remembers when the person from ZX camp swatted my house? Yeah, the police came to my house talking about something. Come to find out, somebody from damn YouTube done sent the damn police to my house from ZX's fucking camp. ZX had his damn writers harassing me and harassing my family members. I don't understand. Look, ZX, you could have kept that fucking live because you wanted to just open Pandora's box. You wanted to open the fucking floodgates. All right, let's open them then. Let's open them then. See, because people be rushing out here to talk about Jassy, not considering what the fuck I'ma say back. It was constant. It was constant. Let's not forget the fact when they made up the fact, when they said that I made up that I deal with depression and anxiety, when I did a whole live revealing that I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety in 2016. And the year that I did this video was 2019. This is before we ever came into contact with Black sector. See, I used to do a lot of content about healing. When I did my Nature Boy content, it was focused on teaching people about narcissism. It was focused on teaching people things about spirituality, various different things from astrology, divine principles, metaphysical principles, as well as mental health. I've always been a mental health advocate. I've always been two things: a mental health advocate and pro woman. I've been a womanist the whole time I've been on this fucking app. The whole time. They came up here with Black sector and all of them acting like everything I said was some new fucking information when us little fairies was fighting for our lives, flapping our wings with all that we had to say, no, this is something that is well known. It is well known that I struggle with depression. I haven't even been hospitalized just once. I've been hospitalized 3 times. The first time I was hospitalized was when I was 16 after I was sexually assaulted. The second time that I was hospitalized, I was in my mid 20s. And then the last time that I was hospitalized was in 2020. I've been hospitalized 3 times for depression. And you know what I think it was, Auntie Vicky? I feel like one of the things when people say, well, Jassy, you had to do something, I had the unmitigated gall to be myself. See, everybody likes to put up a facade. Everybody is playing a character. Everybody has a front. My neurodivergent ass didn't know that I was supposed to create a character. I didn't know that. I didn't know I was supposed to pretend to be something I'm not. So what did I do with my dumb ass? I come out here and I'm just authentically who the fuck I am. When I tell y'all flaws and all, didn't nobody have to come on this bitch and expose that Jassy was getting goddamn food stamps and lived in the fucking projects. I told that. I told that shit. You didn't have to dig for this shit, man. Because if you trying to really be out here and you trying to help people and care about people, it requires to give a little bit of yourself. Because how the fuck can you relate to people if you ain't never really been through shit, right? And how the fuck can people relate to you? And how can you find your tribe and your soul family and the people who identify with you if what you're presenting is fake? I say good, bad, or ugly. It don't matter if ZX like it. It don't matter if the riders like it. It don't matter if Black sector like it. It don't matter if any of these other sectors like it. One thing for motherfucking show, Jassy shows up authentically as herself. and I unapologetically do it. And I tell you to suck my dick from the back if you have a problem with it. Because everybody gets to live, but not everybody gets to be themselves. And I feel like ZX, y'all had a problem because I was accepted by my viewers as myself, while the rest of y'all was hiding with fucking masks on, trying to keep up with the Joneses and trying to phony kick it and pump fake to pretend to be something you're not. So when you receive praise, when you receive compliments, they were complimenting your character. When I was complimented, they were complimenting me. They were complimenting me as a person and who I actually am. Not a character, not a facade, not a grift, not a game, not a play. And y'all too fucking chicken shit to come up here and just be your fucking selves because you scared of being judged the way you judge others. I done had my heart broken on this app. I done lost my kids on this app. I done had relationships toe out the frame on this app. I done went through ups and I done went through downs and I done been, this is what it is about all of it. My problem is y'all got so used to my openness that you didn't respect my closed. You didn't respect what belonged to me. That was mine, that I did not have to share with you because it was mine. Y'all asses got fucking greedy. You got greedy. You wanted and wanted and wanted and wanted and wanted to the point that you started taking shit that did not belong to you and putting it out in the most bastardized way that you could think of. Because let's take it back. A lot of you bitches couldn't eat without me. A lot of you bitches couldn't eat without me. And we see that now, because how many of y'all done made the same money ever since y'all done kept Jassy name out your mouth? Ooh. Mm-hmm. Let me grab my charger, y'all. Ooh, baby. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How many of y'all? How many of y'all? Because it ain't a lot. How many of y'all ran y'all asses into the ground the minute that you couldn't talk about Jassy every day because Jassy was gone? How many of y'all were scrambling trying to figure out how you gonna fit here, fit there, in this sector, that sector, because you couldn't talk about Jassy every fucking day? Trust me, we seen you. We seen you wandering through the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights trying to find content. We saw it. We saw it going out there in these other sectors, B sectors and Mo3 sectors, and the other black troll sector getting your stupid asses fucked up, fucking with them people. We saw that shit. Ain't that right, China? Because how many of them dipped off when Chucky left? Huh? When Chucky wasn't feeding the streets no more. How many of their asses dried up like a 92-year-old vagina? Bitches was dry. We saw it. Because, coincidentally, the movers and shakers all dipped out at the same time, and these bitches was running around here looking crazy. Because they started doing too much and motherfuckers got tired. They started doing too much and people got tired. Because what they did not realize is that they were obsessive. They were obsessive and they were crossing lines. They was doing too much. They couldn't differentiate between YouTube and real life and all that. Man, look, They were spiraling out of control. So the only thing we could do was go. The only thing we could do was move on, live, and live our lives. Because them motherfuckers was spiraling. They don't know what to do. Look, China, they don't know what to do with themselves. I remember a Chucky had a whole fucking sector revolving around him too. Chucky had a whole sector. All they did was damn report on fucking Chucky and stream lives of fucking Chucky all goddamn day. Every time Chucky go live, somebody was streaming that shit. Me and Chucky had fell out. That's how I came in contact with Buddy Lee. Got to know them. But I told him, I even told him, I said, you have to figure out how to become an original content creator. Okay. You have to figure out how to become an original content creator because you can't stream other people's shit all day. You got to create your own shit. and let me tell you, Buddy can't say I ain't tell him that shit. Surely did. I told him that shit in 2020. You cannot stream other people's shit all day because it's going to constantly put you in a place where you're going to be getting copyright strikes and shit. You have to create your own content. And Chucky didn't snatch their channels. Me and Chucky. So Chucky snatched one of Buddy's channels because ZX paid him to, but ZX still owe him fucking money, ZX broke ass. ZX did not pay him the full amount of the money that was agreed upon. But that's the only time that Chucky snatched the channel. That's when he pretend. I don't know why these people always morph into damn Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and all that shit that they like to Huey P. Newton and all that dumb shit that they like to do. Ain't a revolutionary body bone in their fucking body. Ain't no movement in them. The only movements that they create are movements to scam people out of money. The only movements they create is to try to obsess over destroying somebody else's life. And coming into YouTube in the Nature Boy sector really wasn't on. We really wasn't on that. There were some, but a lot of us really wasn't on that type of time. We weren't on that type of time. And then to do it, we was concerned about a cult and how it's impacting, Black young women. They're concerned about YouTubers because the bottom line is in some way they're either envious of them, jealous of them, or have some type of problem with them because of somebody else that they're affiliated with. A lot of them are not even original fucking thinkers. Talk about followers, it's a lot of fucking followers. And the fairies by far were the most harmless group. We wasn't into all that shit. We wasn't into calling the peoples and fucking with you and fucking with your mama and digging up your dead relatives. That wasn't our game. That wasn't our tea. Our thing was commentary and commentary only. These motherfuckers was doing too fucking much. And the thing about it, I think is because that wasn't our thing, they felt like they could hit a lick with me because I'm not going to go and do all that shit because I have my own spiritual beliefs. And it's not always in alignment with my own spiritual beliefs. Like I can go, but I only go but so far. And at the end of the day, I believe that after that, God and the universe gonna take care of you. It's not my place, right? So I don't fuck with certain shit based upon my own morality. But that's how I can tell you a lot of these people don't have morals. They don't have morals, they don't have principles, they don't have integrity. They don't have nothing. They don't step back. Some of them, they ain't got no humanity about nothing, like nothing. No, it's a lot of soulless people on this app. That's why I got away from YouTube, because it's a lot of soulless people on this app. You can't put a soul into people who don't have one, right? You can't put morals and character into people who ain't got it. You can't put empathy into somebody who it doesn't exist there. A lot of these motherfuckers are wretched creatures and sociopaths. A lot of them are. All they care about is a dollar. All they care about is a view. And they probably fuck over their own mother to get a dollar or a view. It's a fact. Okay? It's a fact. And so when you realize that you're dealing with that, Tupac said you can't be an angel dwelling in hell. Okay? Can't be an angel dwelling in hell. So I had to go over to TikTok and find my own people, and I've been doing very well on TikTok. I've built up 4 different platforms. They get flagged down because folk be mad or whatever over there. I capped out at like 21K. I've been shared by DL Hughley. I've been shared by Leslie Jones. I've been shared by what's that lady's name? She's a WNBA player, Lisa Leslie or something like that. But I've been shared by celebrities and all. My content has gone all over the place since I left this motherfucker. Okay. Mhm. So at the end of the day, my talent lives on. I'm like, you bitches can kill my fucking YouTube, but you hoes can't kill my talent. You hoes can't kill my mind. You hoes can't kill my creativity. That shit gonna always exist. And it's always gonna spark anywhere that I plant a seed. Anywhere that I plant a seed, that shit gonna be fruitful. We talked about that. We talked about that wicked angel in the beginning. When that's what we came in with, explaining how ZX came in scamming. He scammed the Nature Boy sector to try to get into the sector. He's a scammer. Oh no, ZX did do that. ZX was posting people's nudes on YouTube. He was doing that shit. He was going through his email address and he was showing the news that women were sending them news in his email or something like that. Now, ZX ain't shit for that. But them old ass women that was sitting up there sending their naked ass hind parts to ZX also ain't shit. Cause you gotta be a special kind of stupid. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna hold you. You gotta be a special kind of stupid, okay, to sit up there and send your naked ass to fucking ZX. I don't know, is it crack? It was actually crack on the screen though. It was booty crack on the screen. But was it crack that preceded the decision to email this motherfucker your naked ass? Oh my gosh. Yes, he did. He surely did. He showed news too. And well, that's her story to tell, so I ain't gonna tell the story. But there was another creator that he sent that they had something all go on, and he sent it to Ashe, and Ashe was up here selling the photos of another creator for cash apps, emailing the shit to them. Straight up and down revenge porn. So ZX was involved with revenge porn as well. As well. Hmm. And then he showed LGI. He said LGI had pus bumps on her titty, and he was up here doing a live, basically showing us these ladies' titties and trying to show us a pus bump on the lady titties. He did that too. So he was yeah. He always exploited them women over there. That's why I don't understand why women be going over there fucking with ZX. I'm telling y'all, ZX don't like women, but don't nobody like to listen on this app. People hard headed. ZX don't like women. I'm not saying he a homosexual. I'm saying that he's a misogynist and has a deep contempt for women. He don't like women. Okay. Y'all need to heed that shit. Stop going around there to him. He don't like women. He will cause you harm. Every woman that went over there and got close to them, close to ZX, he has harmed. He has harmed every single one of them. There is not a one that he has not harmed. He has harmed every single one of them. Jeez. He don't like black women. He heavy misogynoir. He don't like black women. But they be going over there. They be going over there, have to. They be going over there. And look, some of these people, you got to let them fuck around and find out. But here's my thing with the sector. Here's my gripe. When they go over there and they fuck around and find out, y'all need to stop giving them attention. Y'all need to stop throwing them fucking pity parties and shit. Because these is grown ass adult women. Half of these women is older than me, and I'm 34. They old as hell. They too old to be making the stupid decisions they make. Because these motherfuckers, what they think is, oh, I call it golden pussy syndrome. They think that they pussy sit higher and tighter than anybody else's. So what they do is go around here to these fuck boys and be like, he won't do that to me. He only did it to her cause she a hooker. Cause you remember ZS was calling everybody a hooker. Your hookers, your dirty bastards. That's what they think. Oh, it won't happen to me because I don't carry myself the way that she do. I don't do what she does. Not understanding that it ain't about that. ZX don't respect women. He don't like anything or respect anything that got a pussy attached to it. Like and one after the other, one after the other, one after the other, they'll all go and make this stupid ass fucking mistake. Then they want to go on a press tour fucking crying and shit like they didn't know that this motherfucker was a sociopathic monster and demon. They sitting right there in the seventh circle of hell of Dante's Inferno watching ZX Lucifer do Luciferian shit to people, laughing, hitting the cash app, throwing motorcycles in the chat. But then when he do them like that, who, Lord, oh my God, he not a man. ZX is gay, gay X, dick in the booty ass boy. Oh, shut the fuck up. Don't nobody want to hear that shit repeatedly. Shut your ass up. If they come, because he got these new people that's getting attracted to him. If they take they bobblehead ass over there and they get fucked up, I need everybody listening to understand that's God's plan. Mind your business. Because, you see, around my neck of the woods of TikTok, we call them bitches pick me's. That's what we call them. We call them pick me's. Let these pick me's fuck around and find out. Chasing old peen. My granny say them old men got worms. And ZX looked like he got worms. He looked like he shoot maggots out of his dick hole. ZX got tapeworms, ringworms. He got all the fucking worms. Motherfucker got scabies, rabies. You can tell. Like the fuck? I don't understand that shit. These people is crazy to me. He shoot maggots and dust out of that thing. Yeah, when he needed a pump to get his stuff up, he it's long gone, so he shouldn't be trying to stick his tallywhacker in anybody because I'm pretty sure he passed the time that he can get it to stand on command. So there's that. He gonna be mad. See, now I know, look, Chucky, I know ZS gonna be mad because he didn't expect me to come outside. He expect me to come fully outside on that ass. Bitch, don't put me in shit. And let me tell you, when I get off work today, I'll be back tomorrow morning to flame his ass up again. To flame his ass up again. Okay. I gotta go manage people later. So I won't be back until tomorrow. Okay. I can't. So somebody go live and light his ass up for me. Because I can't. I won't be nowhere around. So if you see it, you can go light his ass up for me. And tell his stupid ass I'll be back. I'll talk to his ass tomorrow. Because I'll run down on his link and really have his ass. I'll run down on his link and stress that bitch out till his teeth fall out, to be honest. Look, I come on this motherfucker tomorrow, and if I see that whole ass nigga live, I'm gonna hit his link and stress his ass out until his motherfucking dentures is sitting on my goddamn carpet. Sitting on his motherfucking carpet. Yeah, shout out to Clyde. I was around there peeping Clyde and J Doe, and I like both of them equally. I ain't got no beef with her, but Clyde too wishy washy for me though. Oh shit! I gotta go grab something too. Okay, y'all. Anywho, is there anything else that I missed that I need to wrap up? We'll see if I have to come and do a part two tomorrow. Okay. Because if I have to come and do a part two tomorrow, if this motherfucker run his mouth and if I feel like there's shit that I miss saying, we'll come light his stupid ass up tomorrow, and we'll bring the grill and I'll really cook his dumb ass. Bitch, don't make me load up fucking receipts on that ass yes, because I'm telling you, if I got to go through the motherfucking vote and load up receipts on your lying ass, I'ma come in blazing on a chariot of fucking fire. So this is the time for you to act like you know. Act like you know, y'all. Act like you know. Okay? And act like you got some damn integrity and that your old ass done fucking grown a little bit before you see glory. Okay? That's what you need to do. And anybody that hop on his panel when he talking about me, I'ma flame your stupid ass too if you mention my name. Let me be clear. If you get on his panel when he talking about me, if I see your ass in the chat, because y'all don't even get like that. But if you gonna ride, you gonna really ride. Okay? I'ma roast y'all asses like marshmallows over an open flame. Let me see you get in that bitch ass nigga chat and lie on me. I don't care if you talk shit. But let me see you get in that motherfucker and tell a lie. Cause if you tell a lie, bitch, I'm ashamed of them. Okay? So be very fucking clear on whatever the fuck you say. You want to say I'll fuck with Jackson, Jackson ugly, fuck Jackson, whatever, whatever. I don't care. But you stand in that bitch and you tell a lie on me, I'm cooking the fuck out you. Okay? Tell the truth. I don't care if you talk shit about the truth now. That ain't nothing. But you fucking lie on me. I'm tired of you heifers lying to make that old geezer feel better. Okay? Anywho, y'all, I gotta go. Damn. I done sat up here and spilled this stuff on my damn thing. I was trying to grab this paper and shit done fucked up. Let me grab this. Okay, y'all. I'm out.